Hello, everybody. Brian here. Hey, I'm an idiot. I started the broadcast stream. Hi. And I double clicked. So I started it and I finished it. So I had to create a new link. I hope everybody's well. Let me just check because I had to make a new link for the stream. So here we go. We're going to play some chess today. Yay. We're going to play the new bots on chess.com. They've got some holiday bots, yeah? The holiday bots, we've got Leftover Turkey, Ghost of Games Past, Frosty the Snowman, the Abominable Chessman, and we've got Cabana Santa. Ooh, okay. So we're going to play Leftover Turkey first of all. I've made a few streams with chess before, and so go back and check them. Yeah, so we're going to go white first of all. Let's do some vocabulary first in English for chess, yeah? So we have the pawns, pawn, P-A-W-N, pawns. And we have the castle, but really the castle is called the rook. Rook, R-O-R-O-O-K. The knight, doo-doo-doo-doo. The bishop, ah. The queen and the king. The king side, the queen side. Now, I'm not very good at chess, as you can see my score, but the idea for players my level, maybe your level, if you're really good at chess, like beginner's chess, okay. Main idea is to go for the center. Try to control the center. These four squares here. Remember, a chessboard is 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, well, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and by 8, so 64 squares. Really, this is my side of the board here. We've got a kind of a how well I'm doing. You can see because I'm white, I have the first move. I'm slightly over 4, yeah, because white generally has the advantage because it has the first move. So we're playing Leftover Turkey. Leftover Turkey says, gobble, gobble. Ready for some Thanksgiving fun. Well, I'm not American, so I don't celebrate. Celebrate or mourn. I never know what it is. Thanksgiving. So let's get the party started. I bought a new microphone, so excuse me if I'm still learning how to use it. So sometimes my voice goes in and out, but don't worry, I will be back if you can't hear me. Let's go for a king pawn opening. So I'm going to go e4, and Mr. Turkey returns with e5. Wait, it's December, he says. Okay, let's go for the knight out to attack this pawn here. He takes his knight out defending. Very typical. It's the king pawn opening. Now I'm going to move my bishop here. This is a very, what we call a book move. Italian game. I don't know how to pronounce it. Gucco piano. It's basically called the slow game. And it's a nice opening. I'm going to go c3. The idea being to push my pawn up here and to try to take control of this. Now he's attacking my pawn. I notice with these bots, wetting your beak. I've got scarlet fever and violet fever and ruby fever, sapphire fever, kingly fever, and right, I don't know what that's about. So anyway, he's attacking my pawn. My pawn is undefended. What can I do? I'm going to play a really, really slow game. I'm going to go here. The Gucco pianissimo variation, which I reckon means very, very slow game, following the pecking order. The pecking order is a very nice word. It means the order of how people do things. What's the pecking order? Say in an office, what's the pecking order? Boss. There's the boss's assistant, and there's just the drones, workers. Okay, so he's done d6, yeah, to kind of free his bishop, to get his bishop out here, maybe moving down to this square. I'm going to I'm going to go here, which kind of stops his knight, I'm going to say. I was worried about his knight coming down and attacking this square, but he's gone early. He has. sacrificed. Okay, so he sacrificed his bishop, which I don't really think is a good move, to be honest. So king takes bishop. Now I've moved my king, so that means I cannot castle, which is not good. But he's given me. You can see here I've got 2 up. Let's do scoring. This is like generally speaking. Pawns, if you think about it, are worth 1 point. Okay, a pawn is worth 1 point. But if you get it to the end, it can become a queen or a bishop or a knight or whatever, so it can become very powerful if it gets to its destination. And then we have the knights and the bishops, and they're worth about 3 points each. And then we have a rook, which we think we kind of use as about 5 points. And then we have a queen, and the queen is worth 9 points. And then we have the king. Well, the king is what we call priceless, because if you lose your king, you lose the game. So, for example, a knight and 2 pawns is equal to a rook. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, he moved his pawn out here, probably with the intention of moving his bishop here to attack this diagonal. I think I'm going to pin his knight. We call this a pin because if he moves the knight, my bishop can take his queen. Remember, this is 3 points and this is 9 points, so really good for me. I probably win the game. Now what did he do? He moved his knight here, which is a completely useless move. So pawn takes knight, 1 pawn, 3. Okay, this guy isn't very good. Let's go pawn x pawn. King is a bit exposed, but there's a lot more problems here. Absolutely. Okay, that then. So you can see I'm winning by 9 points already. Really kind of well, I can't castle. I really need to get my king protected, but my bishop under attack from this pawn. There's a fly in my house. It's December the 6th, and there's a fly. The fly should be dead by now, I thought. This is the problem of Alicante. The weather is too good for them. What does he say? What accurate? I would appreciate it if you didn't call me typhoid turkey. My doctor said I have diseases that don't even have names yet. Um, let's push the bishop back. It just means he cannot move this pawn because his queen is stuck. Now, that's kind of a crazy move. Let's go check. So the queen is attacking the king. Go here, check. Bishop. Can't get my there. Just take it. You can see here from the score that I am winning by a lot. I'm winning by 10 points, yeah. Now, what should I do next? I need to get my knight out. So let's just develop my knight. My pieces out, connect my 2 rooks. 2 rooks connected are very, very strong. And, he's got pretty much a lost position, to be honest with you. Let's go here. Trying to aim for this square. Now you see, might look nice to move my knight here, but then what he can do is he can move his bishop here. Knight takes, bishop takes, and oh no, I could go there as well. So yeah, but I don't want to take the queens off the board yet. Do I? Okay. Going to move my rook here. The idea of moving my rook here is that I can move my king back over here and get it into the corner and kind of get it out of harm's way. Okay, so he's moved his rook. You got a rook for Christmas? All I got was mumps. A bit of a hypochondriac turkey, yeah? My king, okay, look, I can take winning by safe. I'll take it. Oh, he's attacking my queen. Don't want to lose my queen yet. I want to keep. Generally, if you take the queens off, it's really difficult to checkmate, you know? So, I'm going to leave it at that. What am I going to do next? I'm going to go on attack on the queen side. Queen side? Well, look. What are you doing, man? Check. Fired, he said. All right. So this really hasn't been much of a game, to be honest. The bots are going to get more, get stronger. You can see now I'm 21 points up. The game is over. Doubling my queen and my rook. What I'm going to do now is try to open this file and get down here. Here. On. Probably take with the bishop. Shoot down here. Check. I'm going to go here. And the next move is checkmate. And that's checkmate. Okay, good stuff. So that was very easy. I even made a miss, so I could have done something better maybe. 29. To be honest. Probably good for another gameplay game. No. Let's go to the next one. Who we got? We got the Ghosts of Games Past or something. So I'm going to go black this time. Hello, old friend. The games of your past have returned to haunt you. Oh my god. Alright, so he's using a queen pawn opening. I'm usually summoned to offer redemption to really old mean guys. But you seem cool. Don't know. It depends. Depends. I have my moments. Okay, so he's just doing a knight. Maybe he's going for a London or something. So I'm going to go here. There. My bishop here. Oh. 4. I'm old school. You see, I say pawn to queen 4 rather than e5. You know, it's when I growing up playing chess, that was I think notation is the word, yeah. Jesus, yesterday I was reading in the Guardian about a kid in India. He's 3 years old. 3 years old, and he's got an ELO rating, which means, you know, he's like an official player, you know. 3 years old, and his rating was 1500. So you can see mine is like nearly 1300. So he's 200 points better than me at 3 years old, and it's like, Jesus, I don't know. What was I doing when I was 3? I was being terrible, I suppose. All right, so he's taking the pawn. Now you see what I did there. I used that pawn. His his center pawn moved out, so what? That's really good for me. You can see I'm kind of going for the center here. This square though is soft, so I need to maybe attack that square now with my knight. Pawn's attacking, my bishop's attacking. Okay, that's pretty good. He's got to move. I've got to move. I'm gonna go over here. All right. What did he do? G4. I'm gonna castle. Yeah, I think I 10th move. Yeah. So for players like our level, you always try to castle within 10 moves. It's very important. Yeah. Get your king into safety ASAP. Right, we're gonna move up. Now this pawn is looking extremely weak over here. Bishop is attacking it. I want to put some more pressure on it. This pawn here is defended by the knight. Bishop, I'm attacking it with my queen and my knight. So, what are we going to do? Well, what can we do? What about moving my rook over here, attacking this file? Moved his knight out. I'd like to kind of move my bishop here, and it's just attacking. It's pinning this pawn because of the rook. He'd have to move. But if I move here, he'll just move the king pawn here. So I'm just wasting my time because I'll have to go back, you know. However, that would allow me to go here. Can't touch my knight at the moment, so my knight is really, really strong. Pawn is annoying me. Annoying me. Let's go for something else. Go, no. Oh, go here. Attack his knight. Win some material here. Check. Now I'm my knight and my queen are attacking this pawn. So which should I take with? Take with the knight? Take with the queen? Take with the knight. Why? Because the bishop is defending the pawn. If I take queen x pawn, check bishop x queen, knight x queen, knight x bishop, I'm in trouble. I'm losing material. So what we're going to do is we're going to. All right, we're just going to go for it. I'm going to take the pawn. Okay, he's let me in, so he's letting my queen out now with a check. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Aiming for the square. Check. So let's have a look. What can I do? Can I move my pawn here? Bishop, X bishop, queen, pawn, check, bishop back to square one. That's not good. But this bishop could be quite strong now. So let's see what we can do. Any ideas? Let's have a think. What can I do? Let's go bishop and pawn. Reminds me of the chess game between Oppenheimer and Einstein. That was a wild one. Moved his knight up, attacking my pawn. And I am going to kill rook. Now, you can lose a rook and still win. It happened before many, many times. Had elephants instead of bishops, but I'm dating myself. Right, so going back to like Persian times. I'm going to move my rook. No, I can't. Here. I'm going to try and kick this this knight. Knight to move. Just to protect my bishop later on. Attacking this pawn with his queen. I do. Move my queen here. Trying to pin this knight. Now I can move this pawn here. Moves his knight. Going to win the queen. There. Alright, that was a dumb move, but anyway. I move my rook here now, attacking the queen. Down here. Check. And I'm going to go check. I want to keep. Let's go there. Notice the point of my castling earlier. Look at my king. He's absolutely safe. He's surrounded by pawns. My rook is there guarding him, guarding all these squares. My queen is causing chaos. His king is going for a walk any moment soon. So here we can win the rook. Well, check. So I'm checking him and I'm attacking the rook. Now he's moved his rook to stop the check, you know. So I can move my pawn 2 squares for the first move, and he is pinned. So I can go. He can't move his castle, right? He can't move his rook. So I can go check, and I'm just going to bring my rook out now. And we should finish the game pretty quickly. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna have checkmate before the pawn does anything. And there's checkmate. All right, good stuff. So that was the Ghost of Christmas Past or something. Ghost of Games Past. That was the 79832. I don't know what that number is. Oh, million, billion, trillion. Seven. What's higher than trillion? Gazillion. 7 gazillion 983 trillion. 234 billion. 593,237th best game of all time. Thank you very much. That was okay. So I got 19 best moves, 10 excellent and good. So no blunders there for that game. Yay for me. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Games of Ghosts of the Games Past. That was black. I'm going to white next. Who's this? Frosty the Snowman. Hi, Frosty. I am alive. How did Frosty become alive? It was like a boy made a wish or something, was it? All right. He's 1350, so stronger than over the pawn opening. Pawn to queen 4. What I'm going to try and do now is play the London, I think. Get my bishop out really fast. Now, normally we should try and get our knights out before our bishops, but all rules are made to be broken. Yes. He's pushing his pawn. He's sacrificing his pawn. So I guess if I take it, he can move his rook over, and he's bearing down on my g pawn. Could be a bit uncomfortable later on. So I'm not going to take it. I'm not going to accept the gambit. And he's moving his bishop's pawn, which opens up this diagonal for the king here. So I'm going to go there. Blocks a check. And on there. So I'm just going to move my bishop out to avoid that. Ooh. I'm going to move my knight here. Go for this pawn. There goes the bishop. There goes the queen attacking b2. I'm going to move my queen over here. Hitting this diagonal now. He's attacking. Now, if I move my knight here, what can he do? He can move his pawn. And then if I... There, I suppose. Or I could move my bishop here. Bishop x bishop, knight x. I guess that would be probably the best move. Because, like I was saying at the beginning, it's all about the center, kind of my level of chess, So I don't want a knight out here in the corner, in the wings, You want to get the pieces hitting the center. So, sometimes you have to do it, of course, to get the piece into play, but I don't think it's good. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to kind of counter-attack his bishop, because his bishop is very strong. And he's moved his pawn. All right, so he's attacking this square. This square is under a lot of pressure now. So what I'm going to do is I am going to... I don't really know what to do. That blocks that attack, yeah? Over here to protect my queen. I'm going to go... which is the right one there. So you can see it's saying we're about level. About level. Alright, I'm going to move my knight out, and then I'm going to castle. So what I was saying there, castle before move 10, yeah, so it's move 16 I castled there, so sorry. Let's push that pawn. Knight x pawn. Here. Don't want him to take my bishop. Knight is dangerous. I need to get rid of this knight pretty quick. Can't do anything there. I'm kind of blocking my bishop in, but pushed up. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go. Check here. Um. pawn. Doo, 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 doo. Okay, I'm moving my knight back to bring it up to here. He's got a pass pawn. Now this pass pawn could be tricky. Taking my knight. Here. Change pieces. Ah, he's made a massive mistake. Look. X rook. Check. Ah, shit. That was my mistake. Can I take that back? No, I'm not going to take any moves back. That was my mistake. I should have killed the rook, not go there. All right, so that's that. I think he's got me now. All right. Yeah. Yeah, he's totally got me. All right, I'm going to resign. Okay, we're going to rematch that game, yeah? What was I? I was white. I'll go black. Yeah, I made a mistake there. I should have gone rook x rook. And I thought I could win the knight. So my bad. School children, you breathe life into the inanimate. I am alive. Ah, Frosty the Snowman. Okay, pawn knight to f3. I don't know. Going for queen pawn. On opening it. Moved into a queen's gambit. Yeah, it was a very famous Netflix show, wasn't it? Yeah, the Queen's Gambit during COVID, probably. I haven't actually watched it. All right, he's trying to completely block me. My skeletal. Hurry up, I've got a press tour to do. Snowman comes to life, it really gets clicks. The kids who created me have lost interest and are screaming 6-7 at passing cars. Very good. What are we? I've made billions of one-of-a-kind snowflakes, just who are made of unique genetic sequences. Are we both not monstrosities? To err is human, I am something more. Let's see what we can do. Move this bit up. Right, let's attack that again. Don't like this. Attacking that stupid pawn. I get so. Right. Um, got me. Ah! All right. This is not good. It's telling me I've got something. Don't see what it is yet. Phoenix pawn. Can't, I can't. I can't promote the pawn to a queen because the rook is there. So I'm just going to go here. That seems to be the right move. There. Can't take. Can. Check. Okay, so he made a mess of that then. What? What? Why? Ah, for fuck's. Ah, I'm going crazy. This is twice. He's beaten me now. There's no way back from this. Okay, last game. We're going to best up. Well, he's beat me twice, yeah. So, stupid. I had that game won. All right, new bot. Let's go. What was I there? I'm white this time. Okay, let's go. Let's go for a king pawn opening. Okay, Caro-Kann. Develop my bishop. Hurry up, I've got a press tour to do. As the children say, I can laugh and play. He's checking me there, so I'm moving my bishop to block that. And he has fucked me. Use my language. I get emotional. I can't castle because his queen is where. Let's get rid of that queen. Annoying me now. Offer him the queen. Um, he keeps letting my pawns in. Yeah, I'm having a lot of success with that. Okay. Bishop, rook. Um, We're back, baby. Now, this is usually where I completely blunder my queen or rook or something. So here we go. Now, I'm in control here. Take this. Hopefully, he will swap. So now you can see the situation. I've got 3 connected passed pawns here. Game is move my bishop here. He's going to come up and attack me. Now I'm using that pawn, and they kind of look after each other, you know? Pawn defends the bishop defends the pawn. I'm just going to walk these home to queen them. Anyway, yeah, just fun. Now I'm checking him. If he takes the pawn, I will automatically queen because he cannot catch my pawn. It's a quick trick to do. There we have the queen. Check. And let's. All right, I was a bit lucky there. I made a mess, and I should have won the last game. To be honest, everyone. To be honest, that was my game. But anyway, I blundered. To blunder is to make a big mistake, often losing material or losing um the game. Go for 2 queens. Now you have to be careful here of stalemate. Stalemate is when no pieces can move and the king will like be in check. Very careful with stalemate because it's a draw, right? Draw, drew, drawn. Every day I draw. Yesterday I drew. Today I have drawn. Oh, isn't it? Yeah. Where's he go? I finished. First day on Earth, and I've already felt the agony of defeat. Let's play again. No, but he did beat me twice there. But like I said, I did blunder. I did blunder twice. Okay, who's next? The abominable snowman. Here. Roar, you dare enter my abominable lair. Okay, he's 1825, so he's a lot stronger than. We're going to go with a queen pawn opening. Pawn to queen 4, attacking the center. He's out, and I am going to go. I'm going to go with the London again. Get your bishop out. I is a bit of a weird move. But anyway, let's get the knight out. Out. Right. Here. Knight there, I mean. Sorry, bishop to d3. And here. Check. Pawn. Castle. All right, that's a really, really dumb move. I don't know why he's done that. Why I don't know why he moved his king over there. I mean, really, he can't really castle on either side. Have you seen the movie Cabana Santa is Not Coming to Town? I'm 65% bulking agent, mostly gypsum. 10% petroleum, jelly, 5% lime, 10% lanolin, stearic acid, 100% fat. Yeah, whoever wrote these lines is not very good, is it? Um, Get the knight out and double up the rooks. Got a little plan here. Pawn, take the knight. Heady. Oh, it's my cat wanting to go and look at the birds outside. Where were we? So, no human has ever captured a yeti, but capturing that piece guiding the king to the island of. Where did he go? Bishop x f6. Okay. So I think my position is much better. You can see there on the left, it's kind of up near 6. King is in the middle. Pawn structure is all over the shop. My king is castle, better pawn structure. I want to get pawn though. I'm looking at this square because I want to get my bishop onto this square to pin these to attack the queen and the rook, so I can get a material advantage. How do I do it? Enter. Knight over. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. So I'll move my knight. I want to get rid of this pawn as well. It's annoying. Um, he was attacking the pawn, right? Oh. And I am get at his king. Pawn here. Alright, let's push the pawn. Right, what was that? Why is it giving me such an advantage? I don't see it. I don't see why it's giving me such a big advantage in his bishop rook. Alright, so what's going on here? Check, I suppose. Check. King goes here. Here. I do that. Oh, I can. Okay. So I can just go here. Betty, not threaty the Yeti. So he wants to swap queens. Okay, we're gonna have queen. Attacking the pawn. Alright, so let's have a look. What can we do now? I can threaten the knight. Oh, not good, it says. Take the pawn. No, we got him. Check. Oh, no, we haven't. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Tiger. So I'm a rook up now, or I'm 3 points up. Yeah. I'll just move my rook there to keep knight in. Okay, so what am I gonna want to how can I well, move the knight. Not so good, says the valuation. Um this bishop is causing distraction. I need to get rid of his pieces, and then hoping I've got enough to win. I need to get my king in the game. So all of these pawns bearing down on me now. Awkward to see. Okay. Giving me a no. Ah, fucking hell. All right. Okay. And I can't get to him. I need to go here. I'm gonna walk his king into it. Yeah. So here we go. Promote. All right. I'm gonna give him another game. I think. I think I did pretty well there in that one. Okay. 18-5. So he's won this game. 4 pawns against 2. King is dominant. Call me Scooby Doo 2 because the monster is unleashed. Okay, Mr. Snowman. Let's go for a rematch. Oh, it's white. Okay, I'll go white again. Roar. Okay, same again. Queen pawn opening. Okay. Go for the London again. Um. Um. All right, good. So what we've got now is, although generally this isn't so nice, my rook is bearing down on this pawn. So maybe I'm not going to castle in this game. We're going to get the knight out and we're going to push right through to the center. Pawn x pawn, yeah. Maybe I don't castle, Um, I have to offer a queen, and where could we go? Changing queens. He's launching a queen-sided knight over here. My knight up here. And to compile. And he's attacking my pawn. Grab his bishop. Got me again. Alright, that's a bit weird. What's he doing? He's going to take all my pawns. Alright, one more game against him, yeah? I'm going to go black. Okay, so he's open with a queen pawn. Hassled. Knight out here. Bad move. Steady little Yeti. Villain, I like it. You have a very unhappy holiday, he says. Very nice. Yeti. Alright, I need to do something here. So, oh. I move my knight back in time. Party started. Now I've got to be careful here. Threatening checks, all kinds. If I move my attacking my rook back to pink. What can you do when you're playing an abominable snowman? Abominable snowman in the market. Jonathan Richman's song, isn't it? Yeah. Check, check, check. Oh shit! Oh, he's gonna get me. Right, we're winning. We're not winning. Okay, good, good, good. But he's got a bishop. Bishops are generally stronger, you know, than a knight in this kind of open game. Now he's going to take it. All right, I need to get my king into the game really quickly. Everything on white squares. Check. Check. Pawn. He's got pass pawn is going to be really strong. Okay, so I killed that pass pawn somehow. Now what I need to do here is I need to get my pawns onto white squares. Exactly what I'm going to do now. Now he can go en passant. Oh, okay, grand. So my pawns are on white squares because like his bishop is a black bishop, yeah. So it's like nothing you can like you can't attack it with those. Let's have a look now. What can we do? We go here and we there and go there. All right, giving me the pawn. That wasn't my best. Let me eat mountaineer back. Heck. This is looking like a draw to be honest. Uh, To be honest, this game is moving at glacial pace. Yeah, I would call this game a draw, really, because I can't really move my pawns. I do get a check in. Check, get here, right? For example, checkmate. I need to go here. Checkmate. Yeah, look, check me. Um, there's nothing really I can do, you know. So I'm going to declare this game a draw. Well done, me. I don't know, because I mean, what? I go pawn, pawn, bishop X. Yeah, I suppose I could. All right, now I have a pass pawn. King up. You know what I mean? It's really difficult. So, like, what can I do now? I need to get there, for example. How can I get there? I come here. Uh, no. Can I do that? Can I dunk, dunk versus two pawns? All right, I'm going to call it a draw, but I'm just going to try. Okay, I'm going to go here. Can I do this? Can I get 2 pawns past? King has got the space. Why? What was the move there? What was the better move? Going check. Look, it's giving me a big advantage. Ah, here maybe. Okay, we got him. All right, we got him. All right. So actually, I thought that game really was a draw, but there you go. Don't know if really it's just about getting rid of this bishop now, and then move this. I could have just taken the bishop. Um, go for another queen. He's gonna take it, I guess. That's the end of that game. Yay! So he's 18-25, everybody. Although he did beat me twice, but we got there in the end. All right, just need to move my king down. So now he's on the back rank, yeah. So I move my queen here, so he can't get past. So I got these squares. I just move my king down to checkmate. Gotta be careful that you don't stalemate. So you got to give him some space to move. There's the checkmate there. Okay, wait. That was 98 moves that game. God. Oh, now I'm mad. Play me again. One great move, everybody. 39 best moves and 27 excellent. All right, pretty cool. But I don't get any rating points for that win. All right, I think that's enough for today. That's about an hour of Saturday morning chess. I hope you like that. I'm not Magnus Carlsen. Not even. I'm low intermediate. I enjoy. Um. Well, anyway, like, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and enjoy your Saturday. Take it easy, and I'll be back tomorrow morning with the walking chapter. I'll see you around 11. Bye bye.